Hi guys, Artie McCarty here, and today I'm going to teach you how to make a 3D fish. Some supplies you will need are scissors, glue, a black marker, pencil is fine, or a crayon, a square piece of paper. If you forgot how to make your paper a square, I'll post the link for you to find that. I'm using construction paper and also have some little paper scraps as well. There is going to become the body of your fish. So I'm using colored construction paper and my fish will be blue. You can color your paper with marker or watercolor if you want, or if you only have white paper, that's fine too. The first step of the project is to fold the bottom left-hand corner up to the right top corner to make your paper into a triangle. Try to line it up as best you can, and I like to crease in the middle and then work my way out. Be stronger than your paper. When you open up your paper, you will see a diagonal fold through the center. For the next step, you're going to take that left hand bottom corner again and fold it up, this time coming and stopping against that diagonal fold line you just made earlier. Be stronger than your paper, exercise it if you need to, get it as close as you can and crease it down. Now you're going to repeat it for the other side, bringing it in to meet the other fold, almost like a paper airplane. Notice that I try to line them up at the bottom the best I can before I crease and fold. Now we're going to open our paper up and see that we have 1, 2, 3, 4 diagonal sections. Let's look for the center fold line that we used at the beginning, and we're going to fold our paper in half, making our paper one big triangle. Notice that the fold is on the right hand side up at the top, and down below we will have our open side, which means we can open it on this side, fold being on the top. Okay, so I'm going to use a pencil to show you how I want you to draw some little lines. If you can do it without the pencil, that's fine. But do you see how they're spaced evenly here? It's also really important for you to notice that I drew from the fold to the crease or that other fold. I'm going to repeat this all the way down, about 3/4 of the way, and leave a bulk at the bottom for his head. Here, you're going to see me cut on the fold and stop on that center crease line where my finger is. Make sure you stop on that crease. So, cut on your lines all the way over and stop when you get to that center line. Here, I've run out of pencil lines, but I'm going to keep going, keeping them straight, keeping them even, and stopping on that center fold line. Now notice, this will be my last one because I need to leave space for my fish face. I started at the top and you can see they look like a little fringe, but make sure to leave a big spot at the bottom. Okay, so let's open our paper up and you will notice that our fringe cut is only in the 2 center sections. That is great. Awesome job. Okay. Now we're going to rotate our paper 1 turn, and you'll see this right-hand section. We are going to put our glue only in this right-hand triangle. Here we glue. All right, guys, so now we're going to take that glue side, and we're going to glue it onto the back of this left-hand triangle from over here. Okay, so that's going to go on top of there, and I like to stick it in that little fold or that crease and fold it over like a book. Now, our fish is getting a little bendy and floppy out of the water, but you have to use your patience and try to get it on top. Sometimes it helps to set it on the table and stick your arm inside there and rub it back and forth. There you go. Make it stick and press, press, press for about 30 seconds or so and really get that guy glued down. Good job. Now for my favorite part of all time. It will bend like an accordion. Now, if you have a couple pieces that are being a little stingy, All you need to do is get your scissors and kind of cut a little bit further to that fold crease and it will work just great. It doesn't have to be perfect, but if you got some bend, you did it right. All right, guys, now let's talk about this fish face. His mouth is looking a little pointy. So what I like to do is push it down and we're going to curve or round off this section and get rid of that point, okay? So I like to visualize with my eye or draw with my eyes first, push it down, and then when I know what I want to do, I can take my pencil or a marker and kind of make a curve, and we're gonna make our mouth a little curvy like this. Now, then you'll see me take my scissors and I'm going to cut and round off that piece. If you did it right, you should have a beautiful curve, and you can see that if it's just a little triangle coming off, not a big cut or anything like that. All right, let's talk about some fish eyes. Sometimes I like to visually measure first before I draw my circle eyes. I'm going to take my marker and I'm going to start by drawing a big daddy circle the size that I need it for my fish. Then I will draw a mommy-sized medium circle inside, and then a little baby inside the mommy circle. Then I will color the mommy circle, leaving a big circle and little circle for the little glare or shine or sparkle in his eyes. You can try to make another circle, but you will notice that no two circles will ever be the same size. If this bothers you, I'm sorry, it bothers me sometimes too, but it doesn't have to be perfect. So you have some options here, and I will show you both just for a future trick. So I can cut out both eyes and let it be. One might be a little bigger, no big deal. But another trick is to fold your paper, make the eye you want, and fold your paper, and then cut around the circle that you want to keep. And when you open that guy, you will notice that you will have two perfect circles of the same size and shape. Yay for two eyes that are the same. All right, now it bothers me that they're not outlined, so I used another paper to outline and make it similar to the other. You will see me make the daddy circle, the mommy circle, and the medium circle, and color in the eye or the pupil so that they are the same. Now you can glue those little guys on there. I like to use a glue stick because it's nice and flat. Now, put your eyeball on where you want. You can make your eyes silly by going in different directions, or you can make your eyes cute or however. To make them more even, one little trick is to kind of flatten out the top of your head a little bit and make sure that they're on there evenly. There you go. Hold those eyes, hold and press for a couple seconds or so they stick really good. All right, let's make some fins. So step one is you're going to take a colored piece of paper or your paper scraps, and I like to fold it in half. So here's another little trick for you. All right, take your marker and make a rainbow line on the top of your paper and then a U line underneath. All right, now once your paper's folded, the trick here is that you're going to cut all the way around the lines that you made, and you're going to cut out your fins. Now, because you folded your paper, you shall get 2 fins. Yay for having 2. So when something is symmetrical, it kind of works out. You can flip it over if you want to make them opposite for both different sides of the body. Now you can use your marker to draw some different details, give it some texture and some lines for your beautiful fins. Once you have drawn your lines on your fins, you're ready to glue them on. So put them on both sides and use that glue just a little bit in the tip top. And you're gonna stick it right underneath the bottom or flat part of your fish. I like to get my hand in its mouth and press really hard. You can see that it's gonna stick on the flat part underneath your fish, and you'll do that for both sides. Line them up nicely, press, and make sure you get them on there nicely. All right, let's talk about the tail feathers or the tail fin. You're gonna need another scrap paper. This time I'm folding it vertically, which is up and down hot dog style. Notice that the fold is on the left-hand side. I'm going to start drawing a line down, curve out and around, and I'm going to bring my marker straight into the fold. Notice that it's straight on the fold. This is important. Now, because I drew something symmetrical, I'm going to cut on the fold, and when I open it up, it will make our tail. So then it's kind of like a two-sided symmetric tail, which is ready to go on the bottom. Here, I'm going to line up the bottom part of my fish and be able to match it up on top. I'm going to use a little bit of glue on the bottom flat side of my fish and then stick it on there. Now try not to smash your beautiful fin and your little spindy part of your tail, but you do need to hold and press and it should work just great. One of the last steps for me to finish off our fish is the mouth. I like to add a bottom lip to kind of mimic the top curve that we made earlier. I get a piece of paper the same color as my fish and lay my fish on top. Here I'm using my pencil to make little marks and to measure the inside of the mouth. I'm making a curved line, as you can see here, which will become the bottom lip of our fish. Then I will cut it out and round it as best I can. A trick here is if it's not perfect on both sides, you can always fold it. And if you see a little part that's not, perfect, you can always use your scissors and help round it out. That way, when you open it up, it will be more even and a perfect curve on both sides. If you measured correctly and did it right, you should be able to hold up your fish and line it up, and woohoo, it fits. Now you just need a little strip of glue tip top and stick it in there, hold and press. Watch your fingers, hope your fish don't bite. Okay guys, I think that's it. Look at these beautiful bendy 3D fish. They totally remind me of the one fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish. They're so cute.
I hope that you had fun with this project. Hope you're happy, healthy, and well. Thanks for watching.
Bye guys.